Sunday morning. Well, with us is the new fire commissioner, Lillian Bonsignore, and she's been with the FDNY for a long time through, she was the chief of the Medical Emergency Services. And that's a division of that. And all the past fire commissioners said nothing but great things about you, Commissioner.
Yeah, that was pretty nice. I've had the unique opportunity to know them all, so it was great to hear.
Now, give us. You are the new commissioner. You must be. You're the first woman commissioner.
No, not the first woman. That was Laura Kavanaugh.
Oh yes, yes. Yeah. How could I forget?
Second
You're absolutely right. So you're the second woman commissioner.
Yes, I'm the second woman.
And now you're a 31-year veteran of the department, and tell us about the most exciting. Give us your vision. Were you there in 9/11?
I was. So I'll tell you quickly that I came into this service when I was 22 years old. I was very young. It was 1991. It was even before we merged with the fire department. I was part of EMS, so I was an EMT. And I've worked my way through the EMS side of the house, through all the ranks. I was a 9/11 responder. I was also an instructor, and I spent some time being the chief of EMS training for EMS, which was a wonderful job. As soon as I spent a few years there, and then I was offered the position of chief of EMS operations, and I took that job in 2019. And very shortly after that, COVID came through our city, so it was a busy time for us at EMS. And after that, I retired in 2022 after spending 31 years in the FDNY uniform and serving the city of New York. I retired for about 3 years, and then I was offered this position, this incredible position as the fire commissioner of the greatest fire department in the world.
Well, and a lot of people are very proud of you, and I talked to Commissioner Nigro, who I knew very well, and he's very proud of you. And tell us, so right now we have a very cold winter. Tell us what advice you would give to all the people living in, or 8.5 million, 9 million people living in the city of New York about precautions they should take or anything like that.
Well, that's a really great question. We know that winter months are generally pretty busy for fire. We see a lot of fires during the winter months because people get a little creative when it comes to staying warm. So I can tell you, I mean, I don't have to tell you, we're all living right here, but it has been pretty cold for the last couple of weeks. It's like the longest cold snap we've seen in a long time, and it followed a big snowstorm, so it's pretty cold outside. There are things I would say that people have to stay aware of. Like we want them to have smoke alarms installed, which is extremely important so that you have a heads up if there is smoke or fire in your apartment. You're going to want to know about it pretty quick and get out of there. And when you leave, if you have to leave, we want you to close the door behind you. So, there's lots of different things we can ask you to do. But one of the things I'll say as far as being warm is there are folks out here that use their stove to keep them warm. I would recommend that you not do that. And if you have a space heater, make sure they're 3 feet around all sides and that it's sitting on a flat surface. And don't overload your extension cords and your power strips. These are all little things we can do, but things that really make a big difference and can prevent big tragedies.
Understood. Tell us what, in your mind, you probably have some thoughts of some changes you want to make to improve things in the future. I was with Police Commissioner Tisch today, the other day, and she is going to break up the Bronx into 2 subsidiaries, or 2 north and south. You have any ideas of doing things with the fire department yet?
Yeah, I think we have a lot of great stuff in our future. we are going to focus on modernizing our department. We are 160 years old as a department, and it's time to reinvest and try to modernize. And we're really going to be exploring technology to see how we can be safer and more efficient in our operations. And you'll see us out there a lot doing public education surrounding fire and life safety, things that you can do to keep yourself, your neighbors, your friends safe. We'll be talking to the public about what a great opportunity it is for you to come work for the fire department. I don't think a lot of people understand that this is a great career and it's accessible to you. So you'll see a lot of recruitment type conversations. And then, we want to make sure we're always on the cutting edge of operations, whether it's emergency medicine or fire suppression.
And you must almost, since you spent so much time in emergency services, you must have ideas about emergency services.
Yeah, I have plenty of ideas. They're an incredible group of people who do a very hard job. New York City, I don't know if you know this, but New York City has about 1.6 million calls for EMS per year. And the fire department alone is doing over 2 million calls collectively. So we're a very busy system. One of the things we're working on, and we hope happens at some point, is to increase the pay for our EMS members that work for the fire department. We're very supportive of the salary being increased so that we can continue to recruit the most extraordinary qualified members.
Understood. Anything else you want to tell all of the American people as well as all New Yorkers?
I think I'll stop with this, and I will say that there are heroes all around you all the time. First responders are some of the most incredible people you'll ever meet. They leave their own families to take care of you and take care of your families because they're that committed to your safety and well-being. Stop and say hello, say hi, say thank you, get to meet them when things are not so terrible. But, we are a very busy city, so be selective as to when you need to activate those resources, and we'll be there for you.
Well, Commissioner Lillian Bonsignore, thank you so much for coming on this Sunday morning, and we stand behind you and do a great job for our city.
Thank you, and thank you to your listeners. Enjoy the rest of your Sunday.
Thank you so much.